Welcome back. We're back. Obviously, if you're watching this. So it's been 3 weeks since the last video, which was placing all the stuff on the habituation stump, we'll call it, the stump. I won't be doing it anymore until slash if more activity in the area picks up, like noticeable breaks. But this time of year, obviously, it's really hard to get out leading up to Christmas. And obviously, you'll see from some of the other snippets from last week, I came up, I believe it was, to check the camera. I was quite sick with influenza. My daughter now has it. She's still pretty sick. So it's just my gracious partner, my amazing partner, has agreed to me to come out and just get the camera and check it, because I've placed it inside the stump since last time, facing up. So we did get some really good animal shots on the last one. As you'll see, I'll put all the game camera footage at the end. We got the turkeys, which of course you're going to see, but it jumps up and flies at the camera after going on the stump, which you'll see. It almost goes eye to eye with the camera, pecks it, and so it obviously could tell that there was some sort of electromagnetic field going on. So no wonder why people say you can't get these things on camera. And I think it's pretty obvious in that sense that they'd have way more heightened ESP than we do, for one. I'm just powering in today, as you can hear. I want to get home ASAP. But obviously they've got way more ESP, if they've got the mind speak and everything. If that's what your beliefs are, I'm open to everything, because unless you experience it, you can't just write it off. And I have had odd things happen out here with energy and feeling sick, like maybe it was infrasound and then turning off when I went back towards it. Like, weird shit's happened. Seeing weird things, like a filter of energy just like surging like water in and out towards me, holding onto that fig tree, which I get a lot of energy from. So I'm going to pretty much chop and change all the snippets from last week and today's little quick trip out with all the game cam footage at the end. And then it'll probably won't be till like late December that I'll be able to get out again, I think. Maybe sooner. We'll see how we go, but stay tuned, because next time hopefully we might be able to go with Matt and explore a new area and just be humans up the mountain further. I think that's the way we're going to go with this, unless we come back to Bellbird, where we know where to look and where we've had experiences before. We'll be able to see if anything's changed. But you will see a snippet from last week that I'll add in off a branch that was freshly broken. But the way it's positioned just doesn't make sense for it to be natural. But it has to be. It boggled my mind, so I'm sure it'll boggle yours too. So we're heading in now, and we'll get that oxygen in. We'll see you when we get up there, eh? Oh, and just on the game camera, I forgot to say what other animals. A wallaby, plenty of turkeys. We know what's fallen in love with the wagon wheels this time. I'm not sure about last time because the packet was opened differently. Possums. So that's the other reason I don't want to feed anything and make it become reliant, especially with bloody artificial shit. Mangoes, yeah, but still, they can eat to find their own food. But it was a possum with a baby on its back, which is pretty cool. But the coolest thing we got on camera last time over the last 3 weeks now was a koala with a joey on its back, walking along the ground. I didn't even know that they would be out here. I thought they'd be in other places, but obviously they're pretty much everywhere, but in very low numbers. If you're an American viewer or from another country, they're very low numbers here. So stay tuned for that footage. Look for the end. At the end of it, I'll put it in. It's awesome. It's like almost just as good as seeing Yowie. If you see a koala in the wild like that with a joey on its back. But they do look healthy, so. But I'm not sure if I should let the rangers know that there's obviously a mother and baby out here, which means there's a male running around as well. A breeding pair. Just to let them know the population's up there, so I might contact the ranger station and let them know that. I'll see when we get in there. It's been knocked over since last time. I'll put a quick snippet of the other one. There you go, you can see that's either fallen over or someone's knocked it over. So we've had a bit of rain, there might be some, if they're back in the area, we might get some footprints. Jeez, it is warm today. One thing I noticed when reviewing footage of my encounter, seeing that possible juvenile, obviously it's going to be possible because it looks like a black bear to me as well, but I mean, what animal shakes the bushes at you? But in that video, there were no birds at all. So when I head in there now, because the game camera is just below where we saw that thing, if there's no birds, I think that's a good sign that could be another predator in the area. Okay, no fresh tracks, just mine from last week it seems. Some kids done this. It's like a big hoof or something. Yeah. Right here. It's definitely a hoof. Or it's a small wallaby going this way with its feet, but it looks more like a hoof though, like a big deer or something. There's wallaby poo there. See anything more up here? Let's take a breather. Just saw a pretty interesting log. You can see how warm this is. This game trail in here. Where's this come from? It hasn't fallen off that one above it because they're thin. It looks like it's off this one over here. But if it's fallen over there, how the hell did it get past these trees? Unless it landed, stabbed in and kicked off and then fell in, which I think is quite possible. I think that's our old, where we had the knocks and stuff up in there. Looks like there's a fence line made, but it's for another time because we're on a time schedule today. Try and get back home ASAP. I'm in here to get the camera. I head back out. It's a bit quiet in here today, to be honest. There's animals or birds making noises around. There's not really much in here. There's a turkey right in front of us. Here she is. Miss America. Lot of water in here from the rain that we've had. A few big storms run through. There's Kookaburra up ahead. Probably can't see from that far unless I zoomed. Last time I came out I thought I saw an owl, but I couldn't find him. Which we're usually pretty good at, is finding the owls. Just looking at them here. You can hear it's real quiet today. It's just in the distance you can hear the odd sparrow or whatever they are, finches, other birds. There's heaps of water. This is awesome. This is how it was when I had that encounter. Both encounters, to be honest. cockatoos around like always. Seems different even to last week. Oh, the bush is more clear. We still haven't examined this side of the creek of game trails and whatnot, but pretty interesting that these two trees are kissing at the top over a flow path. I'm sure it's just a coinkydink, but looks cool. I was looking, there's big piles of poo up because usually there's anything else sitting there, or has been sitting there. Nothing made marks in there. I think that's my print from last time. Nope, it's smaller. Hang on. That could be a print. Let's have a look. Alright. So you can see that there's the outline. It's all the way around. And here. And that's only small. I'm assuming this is the heel. That's a big toe. I think that's a print. You can see that. It's raised up in the middle like a mid-tarsal break. That's only small. Like, here's my boot beside it. I'll go way past it. That's the tip of its toes there, and it comes to my boot there. I'll try and take some photos with flash to get a good... I reckon that could be a print. It's really hard to get on camera, but that looks to me like it's a heel here. Like the whole outline you can see, and it's dug up in the middle. Oh, it's really hard to get an angle, but that's real wide too. That's wider than a foot, like a boot. That could be, that's highly possible that that is a print, whether it's a human or, but the way it's dug up, you can still see the heel. I don't know. That's, Fred step there. Where's he gone next? That's fresh too, since the rain, maybe a day. Interesting. It is very quiet one. I guess we'll see what we get. That's new. If it ranges or someone up here. Maybe from my videos, maybe they don't want me to do this anymore, I don't know. Unless it's a trail marker for someone. Possibly. Interesting. See if they've taken my game camera. Maybe it's a small human's footprint. Just seems like a bare foot. Really wide toes, unless they're wearing toe shoes. A small man or a small woman. It's like a size 7. That's new. This is new. That's that break from last time. But this wasn't put here. Interesting. So this is broken out here. I think that's natural. Yeah, look, and it's hit that on the way down. Sweet. You could say that it, like that one, that big one on the other side, running up into that tree, sliding in between other trees is a bit odd. There's lots of it here. I think it's way too hard to say. There's something down there. I think it's way too hard to say, but I reckon this is natural. But you could say, as I was saying, that someone's done this to block the path. It's pretty fresh, it's hit it. So that would have been up like that. So something's come through and knocked it off. Interesting. Wallaby or something? I don't know if that's new. There you go. You're right. Is this growing here? Nope. So that's fresh. Look, this broken fresh. Where the fuck's it come from? Off here. There we go. Snapped off there and landed, and then snapped again and fallen through. But how did it get past this point? How did this snap off there? That's weird. That's fresh too. It doesn't make sense to me. Unless that had snapped off there a while ago. And this was already through here, and then this grew after, I'd say. That's what I'm going with. I think that's natural. It's pretty fresh that it's broken off. But hang on. See where that is there, right? It's under this bit of canopy. So it would have had to hit that tree, which is in line with the side of this. So it should be on the other side, really. But how's that all the way under and snapped fresh? And then just sitting here. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me that it's... Like, it looks natural, but then again, how does it get underneath that? Same with this branch. That's pretty solid. Like, if that hit that, it'd just bend it or sit on it. That makes a triangle. You can see that makes a triangle shape. I don't know. It's really hard to tell, but it does. It looks natural, but at the same time, it doesn't. Like someone's had to place it, and that's freshly snapped off there. You can see it's fresh. And that ends under leaf litter. That doesn't make sense. Unless, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. As always, tell me your thoughts in the comments. I think a lot of this is from, like something snapped this off fresh. It's the other end of it there. Could have been another branch. It looks natural, but at the same time. Your thoughts in the comments. I think a lot of this is from, like something snapped this off fresh. It's the other end of it there. Could have been another branch. This is new. That's that break from last time. But this wasn't put here. Interesting. So this has broken out here. What's that print? I'm just heading out now, but you can see it better from this angle how it divots in. It's only small though, like really small. It's not my boot. It must be someone else that's come up here, but you'd see more footprints, surely, with humans. It's tricky. It's so tricky on camera. Inconclusive, I guess, but it looks, that's the closest we've found for a while. Goanna hole or something? I did hear something up in the bush, eh? Maybe a wallaby trying to be quiet to not make me hear it. But when I got down to the creek, I heard a big rustle again, but not anything of significant size. Maybe a wallaby size, I reckon, but don't have time, unfortunately. So I'll put on the game footage from the game camera now. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Have any ideas, any new strategies, let me know. I'm always happy to try different things out. Nothing malicious, obviously. I've thought about playing chainsaw sounds, and baby crying sounds, but even though I believe it produces stuff. I don't know if it's stuff I want to call in. If that's the case, I don't know if it'd be more than Yowies calling in. I don't really want to see a dog man like John did, or hear one. It's a bit gnarly, unless they come in peace, obviously. But no one knows what anything's intentions are in this world. It's all just speculation. See, just look at this, that's my footprint, and it's just my toes. So whatever that one was, left the whole impression, like the whole way around, which is more leaning towards barefoot or ones that I found before, which I've been told that if it's the whole foot you can see impressed, that's what Yowies leave. So that is very highly possible a Yowie print, but obviously it's nothing absolutely clear enough to say yes, but I think it's a high chance, a high possibility. I know you can't see it as well on camera, but in person it's pretty insane. Just hearing little things, it's just little animals. In person you can see the whole outline, it seems. I think next time I come I'm going to work up this ridge and have a squiz. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the game camera footage. Some nice wildlife on there. And there's that same print. Or is that a heel? But there's no toe to it. That's not a heel of boot, that's a deer or something. Yeah. It's a deer. You can see it squishes right up between either a deer or a goat. Look at that. It's fresh. So its toes are at this end, like the point of its toes. Because that's not a boot, and that's way too high to go up in someone's boot unless they're wearing absolutely raggedy boots, but there's no other impression. And it teeters off, you can see where it teeters off there. Yeah, cool. Big deer running through, or a goat. Maybe that's what I've been hearing, rustling up the top there. Goat man. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more to come in coming weeks, and possibly an overnighter down at Catfish Cove with Matt, just to see what runs through there. Thanks for watching.